So this is the last question. I'm conscious we stand between everyone and drinks. So what advice would we give to someone who's considering submitting an article, and you can't say submit one? You have to give better, more thorough advice, and I've given my advice now, so take it away. Ben.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, just submit one. I think, you know, it's like Leonie was saying, I mean, if you are doing some research, why not? You get it out there. It's in one form or another. Yeah. So.
Okay, well, ensure that your research is rigorous and well supported. Don't just make it up, please. What would you like it to be? Familiarise yourself with what has gone before in the journal. It's very useful to be able to see the kinds of things that have been published and the approach, the way that the journal is edited. Not that we edit the text in that sense, but you get that sense of editorial policy. Attention to detail in formatting. Give us a nicely presented, well-written, cleanly written. Yes, it will have to go off to the peer review process, and yes, the peer reviewer may have a metaphorical, if not a literal, red pen, but make it so that it invites people to read, because obviously we can't publish everything, but even submitting an article and getting feedback, and maybe in the end we don't publish, maybe you can do more work and resubmit down the track. Thank you.
Well, I won't repeat anything that's already been said. I agree with it completely. Just a couple of other points. I think it's a very good idea to test out your articles as talks or conference papers to get feedback. And I've found that that's been invaluable on some occasions. You have an article that you've drafted and you go to a conference, or you give a talk to a historical society, or you give a talk to a community group like Rotary, and you do get sometimes very useful comments that can help you reshape the article and make it much better than it would be otherwise. And the other point I'd make is that get at least one other person with appropriate expertise to comment on your drafts. I think that many historians will tell you it is essential if you're going to get something published and not have to make too many changes to it or have it rejected altogether.
On a more practical line, don't forget to read the formatting principles before you start, which I did too. It'll save you a lot of time, let me tell you that. Don't be afraid of the peer review. It's a great process and you're going to learn a lot. When you submit it to the editor, that's not the end of the process. That's the beginning. So be prepared to do some polishing, some rewriting, and yeah, it takes a little while and a lot of emails bouncing backwards and forwards. And finally, don't be overpowered by the illustrious people here that have all these qualifications and expertise and professional historians and PhDs, because you might have a unique perspective to offer.